What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 293 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano.
I played devil's advocate for way too long.
We got the Ray Trace Durag Madrid Devon.
Hello, welcome to Mick Hero Burger. May I take your order?
And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
You know, you ain't devil enough, Chris. The devil ain't strong enough.
That's fair.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about the state of Xbox again, Bungie, Game Informer, and a little bit of Pokemon.
No.
I'm going to hit record. Honestly, the best move is to simul-stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, because apparently you can do that even as a partner at this point.
Oh, we should figure that out. How do we do that? We'll figure that out. That's logistics,
We've
not
done
on a
it
stream.
before. Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely done that before. It was like a day people were boycotting Twitch over some fuck shit. And
But we still stream to Twitch?
Yeah,
Damn.
just because we have more followers on Twitch.
We really do want that bag.
I mean, we could be getting the bag simultaneously from Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so
Come on, give me the bag.
hustle multiple billion-dollar corporations at the same time.
Yeah.
While getting
that'll
hustled.
show
Oh, please, they're hustling us
Right.
no matter what.
them. Oh,
Hustle
y'all are
and
showing
get
us.
hustled. Yeah.
Thanks for the check, losers.
And that's why Jeff Bezos gets to go to space.
You sure he doesn't want to go in the ocean?
He's not
Yeah,
James
I feel like-
Cameron.
I feel like the ocean is probably more interesting with what we're gonna run into.
To what you can get to, probably. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say. Yeah, I don't fuck the ocean though. Like
As far as
that's my
like,
one thing.
I mean,
I will
you
go
can-
into space. I don't know about going.
if they really locked in, they can figure out a way to go lower.
Well,
Yeah.
it's more of a materials issue that's at this point. It's really because it's a lot of pressure. Like the thing about space, because it's in a vacuum, you're not really dealing with a lot of pressure. So once you're out there, you're mostly worried about high speeds collision with random bits of space dust and shit. But if you're going down
Do we have
deeper,
any actual proof that space exists?
yes,
Oh my god,
yes, we do.
Madrid, I swear to Christ,
vertically.
we are not
Yes.
making this podcast with
Yes.
some fucking bullshit conspiracy. Yes, space exists. We know it exists.
Have you been
We-
there?
No,
You've been to the ocean though, right?
Madrid.
You've
Jalen
been in
plays-
a plane,
No.
though, right? And you were aware that you were above.
Yeah, you can go above. Like what? Like so space and the sky are the same thing?
No,
Actually, they're kind of connected though.
Yeah, essentially.
It's really just when you cross into
separated
the
by
atmosphere.
atmospheres.
Yeah. Which
There's
is what
layers
technically.
to it. It's the same
We
way
are
there are
denouncing
layers to the
science on this
ocean,
fucking
there are
podcast.
layers to the sky.
We
But
are going
one
to
of
get the
those
wrong type
layers
of people. We
is
start
space.
denouncing science on this podcast. And it's not the people we want.
All I'm saying is Jalen played Sea of Stars.
I did play Sea of Stars. I did play Sea of Stars.
Same thing.
Space is the sea of stars.
The sea
Yes.
is the sea of stars.
But a lot more spread out.
And space is also the star field.
No.
No,
No.
we don't reference that game
Why not?
because it's not the Halo.
Halo didn't even do what Xbox needed Halo to do. So
Halo did great. We don't slander Halo. Past 3.
See, that's
Oh,
not.
Reach.
we're talking
Past
about
Reach.
Infinite in this particular context.
There's a lot of Halo.
No, see, that's the thing. I feel like Halo was booming for a good little minute. It's
A
just
long little minute.
it is very hard to be one of those like
Even
ubiquitous
fucking
games.
even Pokemon, like Pokemon's fallen off in some iterations. There are some games that Pokemon
I
fans
mean,
don't like.
for Pokemon, it's fallen. It could have fallen off, right? But it's still Pokemon.
Yeah, Halo is still
People are gonna
Halo.
play that. People gonna play Call of Duty. They have options.
Mhm.
People
They have
really are
options that
just
are
gonna
Yeah,
play Call of Duty.
better. They have those like I'm playing this. I'm
but
logged
actually,
in every
Call of Duty
day.
fans, I feel like people who play Call of Duty are actually talking with their wallets a little bit because they're actually making a lot of changes to Call of Duty and doing a lot of things that people are asking for. Otherwise, they would just keep with the same formula even after Xbox bought them.
We get like fucking 2 Call of Duty games a year. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like they're making a lot of changes to the new Call of Duty, so I think they're
Yeah,
actually
Black Ops
listening to the
6
fan.
has looked sick, but at the same time,
I mean, we've seen one thing on it, so I don't know if I can make a complete impression on how I feel about it. I just the way the devs have talked about it and what they showed seems cool, but all they've talked about is a single player, which is nice because single player for the last I don't know how long has been just worse than mid, not even worth playing, not palatable, trash, waste of time, waste of money.
are
See,
you
that's
Worse
the
just
thing.
than
are you
worse than
doing
mid is
this
insane.
to in particular drag Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all it takes is one bad year to destabilize your.
I feel like it's been a couple bad years for Call of Duty. Like Modern Warfare 2 wasn't all that great. It was okay. It was kind of more of the same, but people are disappointed with more of the same when you're
See, but
not.
that's the thing about it is Call of Duty players aren't leaving Call of Duty, just like how Halo players aren't leaving Halo.
Yeah.
Players aren't leaving Halo.
And actually,
Is
Halo's
that
doing
true?
really well. Halo is actually doing well. It's
Halo
found
has
its
a
and
yeah.
it
Halo
has an
has a player
audience.
base.
It's actually gotten it is brought in what it's more than less promised for multiplayer, and it's got its player base now. It did bad. It's now doing okay. It's not doing great because they lied in the beginning, but now it's doing good. I
Just
played
like
a few
Drake.
matches of Halo. It's fun. More than a few matches. I actually played a whole day of Halo. It was actually a good time.
But do you think it's in that conversation with other games like Fortnite, Call of Duty?
Oh no, they didn't. I'm, it's not going to be in those conversations because of how they presented it. It was great when we all played it. We all remember that time when it came out and we were like, hell yeah, this is Halo. We want this. And then they promised so many other things to come out. And then it didn't happen for 2 years. And then
See,
three
but
years,
also the problem with Halo specifically is that its multiplayer progression was tied with challenges and not playing the game. So you ended up in a situation where you had to play a game mode you didn't want to play to progress in the challenges, which made the multiplayer less rewarding.
They haven't
Which
fixed
is
that.
no, they fixed that now.
yeah,
They fixed that a while ago,
it's
actually.
it's good now.
Yeah, but when it first came
They
out, it's like.
messed it up when they dropped it. They
But
made a
also the
lot of
fact that
false promises, and
well,
I
also the
mean,
fact that the multiplayer wasn't rewarding, and this is a big detriment coming from Halo, one of the most renowned game for how rewarding the in-game rewards are for its multiplayer.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, the only plus is that the Game Passes never really expire, and you can go back and get all the rewards that you want that have ever come out.
I
Those
feel
That's the
like
only good thing. But I
I feel
guess
like. Oh wait, what's up?
no. I mean, my whatever I was gonna say didn't really matter. You can finish your sentence.
No, I was just gonna say I feel like this is a symptom of like where live service games are kind of falling. Like they come out severely undercooked,
Yeah.
or at least not thoroughly tested, and
Mhm.
they just act to sell us a beta essentially
Mhm.
because that game they know that game's not finished, it's not where it wants to be, and they need that
Mhm.
player feedback. However, that does something to the player base because we're not knowing that. We're just like, yo, this game fucking sucks. It's undercooked. Like, why is the progression system like this? This is weird. Why are these menus set up like this? This is weird. Why is matchmaking like this? What is this fucking god awful game mode? You know what I'm saying? It's like these things should have been tested, cooked, seasoned, tasted, served. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of the issue. They're taking so long to fucking make these games, and they're like second guessing themselves. They're compromising their vision, and they're trying to work in all these like asinine microtransactions and payment models to milk more money out of us, and they're sucking the fun out of it by like feature gating it and things like that. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a shit state of games.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's very conducive to what the state of Xbox really was. Like it coming out and then promising so much and then failing on those promises to where it took so long to get it to where it needed to be. Oh my God, that was very good. Shit. Sorry, that caught me off guard. That was good. That was fucking spot on. But no. Shit. I feel like, yeah, that's conducive to like what Xbox was, and like what Halo is now is maybe trying to show the future of Xbox. Hopefully, like they're doing better. They're making
the future of Xbox is Call of Duty.
No,
Yes.
it's not. It
is.
Flutter or like yes, somebody like sure, yes. A part of the future of Xbox is Call of Duty. That's what some fucking like Twitter head's gonna say, and just to get whatever like notices on. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's just a broad statement that doesn't make sense.
Candy
Like
Crush.
No, it's not.
Because all of these things
It's
are going
fine,
to make infinitely more money for the Xbox brand than Halo ever has or ever will.
Sure.
We're chasing this publishing bag, so we're going to buy the biggest money makers. That way, we make our money back off these money makers eventually.
That's correct.
So it's Call of Duty Warzone.
That's sure.
It's Candy Crush. Soda
I will
Saga.
say also in 2024, the only people who have shown good games this year that are going to come out is Xbox, and it's not Call of Duty, only Call of Duty, and it's not only Candy Crush. PlayStation's next best game that's going to come out, which I can't even fucking lie, that's the most exciting thing I'm looking forward to, is Astrobots. But that's the next best thing PlayStation fucking has. It's not like there's not 4 or 5 other games that Xbox is also coming out with this year that also are coming out with in 2025. Like,
well,
it's such an easy statement for somebody who doesn't. It's such an easy statement for people who don't like Xbox and don't have Xboxes to say all they like is Call of Duty. And like, come on, we're a fucking video game podcast. Let's fucking be a little more open mind about this.
No, I'm just saying they bought the publisher, and for dollar sales and revenue and importance to Microsoft, the parent company, Call of Duty blows Halo out the water like in the first week of a new release. It's probably already made more revenue than Halo Infinite has made since it came out.
You make a bomb-ass Halo, it will surprise you. Halo is and still can be a competitor to Call of Duty.
No, not at all. First and
100%.
Foremost, Call of Duty is multi-platform.
Right.
That's like the PlayStation bag alone is going to be enough to outweigh whatever the fuck Halo's about to do. So you throw in their Game Pass money because it's a Game Pass fucking seller. Because Xbox has conditioned people not to want to buy games anymore. If that's just not on the subscription, I'm not playing it. And if it is on the subscription, I'm not playing it because I'm playing Call of Duty.
They even tried to make Halo multiplayer free to play and like try and have that work. To like,
it is still the free to play.
Yeah, but that hasn't. There's
not a single Halo game that outsold a Call of Duty game that released in the same year.
Okay, right. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
And I love Halo. I
I
like
would
it better
say-
than Call of Duty.
I will say you make a great Halo game, it will sell your console though. Call of Duty's not going to sell your console. People play
Yes,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty sells
just like-
everything. Call of
Call
Duty
of
sells
Duty-
everything.
No,
What is-
okay.
what is
Call
the
of Duty's
most
on
bundled
everything.
game?
But
What is the
Call
most
of Duty-
bundled game?
Yes, you're correct. But Call of Duty's on everything.
Exactly.
But you make a good Halo game, it's going to sell an Xbox.
It's not gonna sell.
Yes, it will.
But guess what
Yes,
else
it
will sell it
will.
Xbox?
If it sold an
PC.
Xbox, I would have an Xbox.
Chris,
In this
guess what
consumer-
else? Guess what else will
we've
sell an
got
Xbox?
Call of Duty.
A mediocre
Literally,
ass Call
we
of Duty
started-
game will sell us the exact same
No,
Xbox.
I'm just saying. I literally started this whole conversation with this Call of Duty or this Halo was a lot like a bag of lies when we first got it. That's why it failed. I've started this conversation. You sell a good Halo game, it will sell your consoles.
A mediocre
good
Call of Duty
Halo
will
game?
do the exact same thing.
Doesn't fucking matter. A mediocre Call of Duty's on every fucking thing. It's not going to sell a console. People are just going to buy it on your
Yes, it will.
PlayStation. They're
People
just going to buy
bought
it
the
on
new
your
consoles just to play mediocre Call of Duty games.
Exactly, but they're going to play it where they play it. But in this capitalistic society, if you don't have an Xbox and you can only play a good ass Halo game, you will probably go get an Xbox for that good ass Halo game.
No,
Yes, you will.
no.
Why would I buy a PlayStation 5 other than Call of Duty? Because they have some decent fucking PlayStation games on it.
Half of the PlayStations that are in circulation only play Call of Duty.
Right, we're not talking about Call of Duty. We said Call of Duty is on everything. It doesn't sell consoles except for
But
what
Halo
console
is
you played it
also
on.
Steam Deck, so
It's awesome.
it didn't like even current Halo, which we've
We're
established
talking
is
about the
good.
current Halo that I've obviously said at the beginning of this fucking podcast
Steam!
wasn't good.
But it's on Steam. Why would it sell consoles when it's on Steam?
People are consoles players. The people that want to buy a console are going to buy a console. Anton hasn't upgraded his computer in probably 20 years. Since the beginning of this podcast, I don't think Anton has upgraded a single thing on his goddamn computer.
Hey, he put
Oh,
that
hold
Chiaki
on.
on deck.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I
This
know
is what
I
you
was
gotta
there
do
when
to
we
make your
upgraded.
argument work. Is this how far?
And
you
I've
had-
updated it with you not here.
I'm just saying, yes, it's on Steam. Great. But people who play consoles and they want a game that solely comes to consoles, it's not a society that's only going to buy one console. We're a society that overindulges in everything. You make a good Halo game, it will sell you an Xbox. I bought in both consoles every single generation
Chris, just because it worked for you.
damn near everybody because it works for
Just
Anton
say
too.
that.
I'm just saying, no, it worked for Anton too, and Anton does not like Xbox. Anton had last generation's Xbox. If there's a game that will sell Anton on an Xbox, just one, he will buy an Xbox.
Yeah, but
Anton,
it
what
hasn't
games are
been
you on
Halo.
At this point, will not play any modern generation.
Okay,
game.
let's play a game.
Legit,
then.
I bought
Anton,
my-
what game would it be? Is there one out there that could possibly pull that off? Is there a game in Xbox's slate that could sell
Right
you an
now?
Xbox?
This
Right
entire
now.
generation? No.
What?
This
What?
entire generation.
They all go to PC.
Right, that's the thing. I have
You
a
can't
Steam
play
Deck.
them.
They're all on. Some of them came to fucking PlayStation.
I'm just saying.
Hi-Fi
what
Rush
game, what
plays
modern
better
game can your
on
PC
PlayStation
play?
than it does.
I'm not talking about a game that can come to your PlayStation. I'm talking about
But
a
it
game that
runs
can
really well on
solely
your Steam
you
Deck, too.
solely play on your
But
PC
it
slash Steam
runs
Deck.
better than the Xbox Series X on a PS5. That would have been a game that would have had me like, maybe. But then
What
it
game?
came
Wait,
to
what
PlayStation.
game was that?
Hi-Fi.
Yo, Tinker was like, yo, this game works.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but it came straight to Steam. But
Right. So that
I'm just saying,
means that also
what next game?
what next?
There's not another game that you're like. That's what the question was. What game coming out would make you want to buy an Xbox,
None
even
of
on
them.
sale?
None of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed. I kind of wanted an Xbox at the beginning of this generation.
Right. I still like the design of the Series X. Like, I'll give it that. I think it looks cooler
There's
than
not
the
a
PS5.
single game that's about to come out.
No,
No.
because even like if I really want South of
Monster
Midnight,
Hunter,
I would just
Monster
go
Hunter
ahead and
is
get
the
like
biggest upcoming game. Like, for the most part, the games this year, like, I think it's just like Astrobot is really the remainder of the year for me. Like, because I mean, I got Dave the Diver, so I got to go play that. I got to go back and play
Never gonna play that.
Persona.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gonna be
I
a
do
lot
have
of
Dave
hours.
the Diver. God, I got so many fucking games to play. I just don't even think about it. Like all I know is fucking Metaphor in October.
Oh.
That's all I need to know. That's fine.
And that's not the game that would get me to buy an Xbox. That game might not even get me to buy that game.
Which one?
Metaphor Refantasio.
Oh.
Fantasio.
Wait, didn't you want what was that one fucking vaporwave ass game?
Katana Zero.
No, not that one.
Oh
I
man,
put
if
it in the
Katana Zero came to PlayStation this year, ooh-wee. That'd be like a Hades like, alright, I guess I'm dropping
Oh,
everything.
replaced. Didn't you really want replaced?
Yeah, but that's also going to come to Steam. And
Yeah,
I'll
no
play it
telling.
on my Steam
Yeah,
Deck.
but you
That is
don't.
not
Oh,
going
I
to
was
sell
like,
me
I
an
was about to say, you
Xbox.
don't play shit on your computer. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
But your Steam Deck is a different story. I won't hate on you there.
Yeah, and also no telling when that game's coming.
Very
Yeah,
true.
it's rumored to come this year, but that's been rumored.
lie.
I don't know.
That
Yeah,
is,
it's not like the other one that was shown at the Xbox showcase like it's 6, 8 years ago now. That was the same game, but did not look as good. I can't even remember something last night or something late night. It's the same vein, but
late
that
night.
game fell off the face of the planet.
But yeah, so to answer your question, nothing would sell me, like, nothing has sold me on an Xbox since PUBG when I got an Xbox One S.
That's so crazy.
Was it PUBG that sold you, or was it the prospect of playing with your friends over on Xbox that you had abandoned a long time ago?
This is also the man that likes Fortnite, so it's probably PUBG in general.
After being sensationalized and galvanized by their, oh, yeah, bro, we about to be on the Xbox, bro. Got down, you know, around on the Xbox, shorty got down.
He wasn't even on the Xbox when that game was coming out. The man didn't have a 360. The man was on PS3.
I had a 360.
Did you?
I
Yeah.
had multiple
He had a good-
360s.
Yeah. No, he was in the trenches with me when it came to 360s.
Oh.
I just also had a
The only thing I
PS3
ever hear
that I
Anton
had-
talk about was like PS3 was that era, and I was on the PS3. I didn't really do anything on the.
I mean,
360.
everybody who
I got
had
a 360
had
later,
their 360 service
Oh.
interrupted by a fucking red ring.
Right,
Right.
yeah, I did have
360s
an
really
Xbox.
were the trenches back then.
We don't
Like,
really
we
want
might
to
have had
talk
the
about.
PS3 had
Hold
no
on.
games, but the
PS3
360
had
Bro,
went.
the
games,
fucking
though.
PS3 kept getting the internet for the PS3 was terrible.
I'm
It
just
worked.
saying, I would rather
Yes.
have the no games
Also,
than being
the
in the
fucking
trenches
one
again.
time.
the red ring of death. I mean,
lost the whole
maybe that
console
was
to
your
the
problem,
red
but I ain't never had a problem with the red ring of death.
Lucky you.
Raise your hand if
Mhm.
you've had an Xbox Red Ring.
Damn,
Take your
that's
out
We
crazy.
got a
voted on this.
75% hit rate.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy.
Madrid had enough for you and him.
Mhm.
No, I like my brother's. He had an Xbox 360, the black one. What's that? The Elite.
The one with the internet actually in it, so you didn't have to
Yes.
buy a fucking adapter. That was the dumbest shit I've ever
Red
seen.
ringed. I took the ass off of that one and put it in the Xbox 360 Arcade Edition, and had it had like the combo set going. So I was able to do everything at that point.
There you go. There you go.
I think after my first Xbox Red Ring, I waited a while and got like the Xbox 360 Slim. But I played hella shit on that. Like I played BioShock. That was when I really.
Gears of Wars 2.
I played Gears 3. I think Gears 3 is the only Gears I've played all the way through.
You should go back and play Gears 1 and 2. There's some good ass games.
I have Gears 1 physically for Xbox One, and but my Xbox One also died, so.
Well, that's fair. Mine was like ready to self-destruct like a goddamn electrode by the end of that last generation. And PS4 was still hanging strong.
Nah, I went.
Both my PS4.
Well, you took your PS4 to the brink of destruction.
The only problem with my PS4 Pro right now is that shit runs slow as fuck.
Yep. I mean, that's what happens when you move to SSD.
Like it's moving even slower than when I first got it.
You gotta just format it, factory reset it, and hope for the best. Upload all your saves to the cloud, though.
True.
Yeah, I don't play any games on it. It's just for Netflix. And
wait, does the PS5 not have Netflix on it?
Oh, it does, but that's on my monitor.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
We're not gonna have a TV episode this episode, but soon I'm gonna have some questions.
Okay.
We're not gonna do it right now though.
No.
Right.
We don't want to have the OLED versus QLED wars again.
Nope.
And I was looking, and I just hear both sides like, get the QLED, and that's all. No, don't get the fucking QLED.
Get the goddamn
OLED. Die. Get a QLED.
And then you and I are sitting here like those words mean something in that order.
It does.
I don't know what it is, but I know they mean something.
Calcium beats the sweat.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to do that. We've already argued. I've already had my outburst argument for this episode.
Wait, so are you pro Xbox or against them?
See, that was the thing. Last time Chris was on this show, Chris was shitting on Xbox, and now is Xbox most avid defender.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, you can appreciate certain things while being Xbox's most avid defender. Also, the last time I was on this episode, I was shitting on iPhone, which is still true. I will shit on them all day.
No, I feel like the iPhones were like a month ago.
We'll see you next generation when you're back. You're like, hey guys,
that'll be 100% true. I literally say that every single time. I get bored with one phone and I bounce back to the next other side because I'm like, oh, I'm bored with this. I've done everything I can, and then I go through iPhone, and then Android has done 90 million things, and I'm like, oh, that's new, and I go back, and it will always happen. But yeah. That was my last argument. This is 2 episodes ago that I was Xbox's biggest hater.
It was last episode that Jalen was Xbox's biggest hater.
Oh no!
One person that has an Xbox.
I am hating on Xbox. I do have an Xbox. An Xbox that only has done game. I bought one game off of Xbox, and that was Elden Ring. And that was only because Elden Ring does not have a good PC release when it first comes out.
That's 100% accurate.
Just wholesale.
I will say we need to hate on some other people right now.
That is it.
One of the 2 things we have in the docket to talk about, Bungie deserves some hate.
Not necessarily the developers, but
No, it's never the developers. It's always the CEO. It's always the owners.
All right, take everything else in about Halo earlier, slap that bitch right there on Bungie. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Basically, the CEOs wanted to bleed it dry for that Sony money so they can go buy cars, apparently.
I don't understand how Sony let this shit happen.
Even if the dude sold all his cars, it wouldn't have done anything to the layoffs.
Right. Sure. But
all right, what about the rest of the board?
Yeah, how did this shit happen?
it happened because they were like the leadership at Bungie thought they could scheme and get away with billions of dollars, and it seems like they are going to do that. Like, do
What
exactly
about
that.
all the people who got laid off before their shares vested? Simply so.
You mean everybody?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So they could save money.
Mm-hmm.
Just trash. Just trash. And people don't have these protections.
It's crazy because like Bungie already wasn't the same Bungie that it was like pre-Destiny. Like Bungie grew and evolved a lot over the 10-year course of Destiny. But it's crazy. Like Marathon was one of those like far out games that I was actually looking forward to happening, and now between them canceling The Last of Us Online, greenlighting Concord, like Bungie has done like irreparable damage to PlayStation, and
Oh,
I wouldn't say
God.
irreparable.
Oh, man.
I will say this is like getting
I
punched in the dick by Mike Tyson in his prime, though. I'm not saying this ain't hurt.
It's funny because I can't say that all this is their fault specifically, but it looked like it. It certainly looks like it. I don't feel like they went there and was like, oh yeah, Concord's that shit, man. Put that shit out. We're gonna tank them. Yeah, drop that shit.
Right.
Or like, oh yeah, y'all used to be our homies. Yeah, we still fuck with y'all. Go ahead, put that shit out. No.
Mm-hmm.
In that Last of Us game, like they know that game was going to be I at best, and it's going to take too much time and resources for them to fully commit to.
Right.
I mean, if we're at the point that we're spinning off independent, like, well, not independent, like new studios under PlayStation Studios just to like work on projects that like aren't necessarily what the prime objective of the team that project originated from was, like they could have spun off a new team and save some of these jobs, save some of these people that were getting laid off.
Yeah.
Take some of these people from Bungie and put them working on The Last of Us Online under a new studio name, and had that revenue source of that live service game rolling in.
They didn't want to spend that money anymore.
Right. Shitty company's going to be shitty company.
I think they realized 4 years too late that, oh, we shouldn't have chased that live service trend. Let's try to prune what we can and
remember the CEO that was the head of all that is gone. Remember the CEO that was the head of all that is gone.
Yeah, Jim Ryan.
Yeah.
Dipped.
They figured that shit out a few years too fucking late. And here we are. And we're just going to have to kind of deal with that for probably the next 4 years. Or more.
The industry is just going
I mean,
as shittily as possible, as rapidly as possible, in multiple directions at the same time.
Yeah. It's just about to hit the point where I only play old releases.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, yeah, your backlog is about to be able to be played because it's
my back. That's the other thing.
I'm hardly playing my current log. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's always going to be there, hopefully, when you have time.
Unless it's the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox.
Oh, Xbox. You can't go like 10 weeks without looking incompetent like a motherfucker.
No.
Wait, what happened? Can you catch me up?
No, it just feels like there's something every 10-ish weeks.
What happened?
Nothing recently. They're still in the middle of their 10 weeks.
Oh, you
We're
said
still
you
miss-
made it, the way the way you said it made it sound like something new happened. I was like, did I miss something?
No, there was that entire thing where it's like,
Hey, the Stellar Blade dev was taking shots at him. Like,
right,
hey,
that.
Yeah, but then apparently that was the whole mishap.
it was a mistranslation or something.
Uh, what did Jawan reposted something that the
That's why I
dev
don't
team,
I
yeah,
don't
the
read
dev
gaming
team was
articles.
like, someone took this out of context. This is not actually what we're trying to say.
No, we didn't call them lame as hell. No. Of course not. That wasn't
Well,
us.
it's actually kind of good that they took that back because what the thing that they said, which it makes sense if you're not popular in Japan, why would you make a Japanese game on Xbox? But it just made it sound like we're not going to put Japanese games on a
Well, this
American
is
and a not popular console in Japan.
They're Korean.
They're Korean?
Yeah, Stellar Blade.
Well,
no.
I
Hold
guess.
on.
Heavenly Blade.
Phantom Blade Zero is the game that's happening now that doesn't have
Not Stellar Blade.
No, the
Stellar
dev
Blade
was
was a
the dev.
second party. It's a
Yeah,
different
that's done by
developer.
Shift Up, which is a South Korean
Right.
mobile game developer.
So
Yeah.
this wasn't for Stellar.
I thought
No.
it was Heavenly Blade. The developer was saying you don't need Xbox.
No, this is
I didn't read
The
this.
creator of
I just
Heavenly
saw
What
a
the-
Blade
Slayer
is
and
Ninja
Xbox. I'm like,
Theory.
I'm in.
Heavenly Sword. I mean,
Oh
whatever
my
that, whatever,
God.
Sony's
Sword-
knockout of war was.
Sword and Fairy.
No.
no.
Heavenly Blade it was Heavenly Sword. That then the sequel was Hellblade. That then the studio was then bought by Xbox. So technically, Xbox now owns Heavenly Blade, the PS3 exclusive game.
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
But okay, Phantom Blade Zero entirely.
Yes.
That is the game. That is
Yes.
like it's not like they
Yeah,
got
that's-
taken out of context to make it seem like
Okay.
it doesn't matter. Like it does. Like publishing on Xbox doesn't matter. Like is the out of context statement.
Aren't they Chinese?
S game a China Joy at China Joy.
I promise I do know the difference between these games. I think that was Chinese because it's like
We
got
are
Blood-
we
got
are a
Bloodborne and
reputable
Sekiro
video
Chinese
game
at the house.
podcast. We promise.
Yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is Chinese.
Because they do like the Wu is the Wushu Tai.
Wushu?
Yeah, it's that more fluid Chinese martial arts. That's kind of what they're
Oh yeah, Sword
what they're
Fantasy.
going. Yeah, that's what they're going for that game. So it's more fast paced. It's more akin to like a Devil May Cry than a Soulsborne,
Yeah.
which I'm excited about.
What does he
I thought-
actually say? Okay, apparently, okay. This is from the actual Phantom Blade Zero Twitter, saying recently we noticed that some media outlets have claimed to have interviewed an unnamed developer from S-Game at China Joy, who seems to have made some statements regarding the release platforms and strategies from Phantom Blade Zero. We want to clarify that these claims statements do not represent S-Game's values or culture, as we believe in making our games accessible to everybody and have not ruled out any platforms for Phantom Blade Zero. We are hard at work on both the development and publishing fronts to ensure that as many players as possible can enjoy our game at release in the future. Our team is looking forward to sharing more development updates soon, and we are excited to bring our world premiere demo to Gamescom this month. So it actually might have been a developer that said this shit, and they're trying to play some kind of cleanup. And that's why it's not coming out now to Xbox, but now that everybody's probably up in a fucking tizzy, they're trying to play some cover up. Because it does make sense why you wouldn't release your game on Xbox. It's not a great selling console. It's less than half of PlayStation. It's not worth it to sell it in Japan or in Asia in general because it's not a popular console in that region.
It's not a
So,
popular
like-
console anywhere.
Okay, yes. It's not a popular console anywhere. But so like what the developer said initially is technically true, except for the overloaded ecosystem. That part confused me, but everything else that was said, I was like, yeah, I mean, like, shit, you're not wrong. But if you're talking about like having to put games on Game Pass because no one buys games on your ecosystem, then also that makes sense. So it has to come down to, if we're talking specifically on the developer stant, they have to find a way to make Game Pass make sense, or tell their consumers, "Hey, Game Pass is an awesome option, but also buy some fucking video games," and get people to try to do that.
Their
If you want to
entire
get Asian,
showcase,
if you want to get the Asian market,
their entire showcase every
I know.
year has been play it day one with Game Pass, which isn't even a true statement anymore.
I mean, it's not a true statement.
Well,
You just
no,
have to
there
buy
are
I didn't know what
multiple
version of Game
tiers.
Pass you got.
There are
Yeah.
multiple tiers of Game Pass that do not get day one games anymore.
Okay,
There's multiple tiers of Game Pass.
Yes.
they're actually, yeah, there is. There's
And-
Game Pass Ultimate. It's Game Pass Basic as shit, which is pretty much just fucking Xbox Gold.
That's Game Pass Core.
Oh, Core.
With
There you
some
go.
respect.
Okay, Gold sounds better than
Yeah.
Core.
Tell your core audience where you got your abs from.
Damn.
Let me stomach that.
But yeah, there are multiple versions of Game Pass now, but it's not an unfair statement to say you can play day one on a Game Pass, a version of Game Pass. I mean, you just got to shell out 20 whole fucking dollars, which,
Which you were about to do for Mafia?
yeah, but it's not just Mafia.
Just go buy Mafia.
It's not just Mafia. There are more games coming out for Xbox this year that I would probably play. I don't
I
probably.
thought the
Such
reason we
as-
divested from Game Pass is because we were mad at them.
Yeah, but I mean, shit.
But what do you want to play, Chris?
Everybody's doing bad. Like what? Fucking PlayStation just laid off some people from Bungie.
No, Bungie.
I mean,
No,
let the
Bungie
people-
did that.
Bungie, but PlayStation, who owns Bungie,
No,
technically laid off
PlayStation
people.
didn't own
Hey,
Bungie.
I mean, you put your managers in, you get your managers involved, get your shit together. You bought them, get your shit together.
PlayStation didn't
Bungie
buy
is
them.
Sony.
Yes, Sony
Yes.
bought Bungie, not PlayStation.
Okay, Sony, get your shit together. You're letting your fucking people run these streets right now. You fucking
Hey,
got
they
your
don't
draws
know-
showing in public.
They don't know games.
That's true. That's true. They barely know.
But
They barely
Chris,
know TVs.
What are the Xbox games that are releasing for the rest of the year that have you so interested in resubbing the Game Pass?
Well, Stalkers 2, which that's cool.
That's
Which
not
is-
coming to PC.
That is.
Yeah, but I gotta buy it. I could just have Game Pass for what? 3.5 months,
Game
and I
Pass,
got.
Game Pass user not buying games.
And how much is that sub? $25?
$20. No,
For
it's not.
Ultimate?
It's not. It's not Netflix. It's just $20, and I get it on both
Just
my.
$20.
I get it on my PC and the Xbox. I don't own. Yeah. But
You know you could just get Game Pass PC, right?
it doesn't come with day ones, and that's probably a part of the day ones.
Yes, it does.
Does it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it.
No,
Then I
you were
just get
about
on
to.
PC.
No, Joe, never mind, Chris. You could just go ahead and give them that ultimate money.
Look,
and-
it's so hard. Actually, it's actually hard to find out the dollar amount. I don't know what Xbox has done,
Yeah, they
but
do
like
that on
trying to
purpose.
figure out what the tiers are for each one is not or has not been easy in the past. I tried to look it up, and each article has kind of beat around the bush.
That shit should be illegal.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to raise
They
it
are under
to make
investigation by the FTC for a
to make
degraded pop
to raise
product.
the price doesn't make sense. It has the it
Game
doesn't
Pass
not
PC
make sense.
that has play day one games as one of the benefits is $12 a month.
Oh, that's fucking nothing. I think that's less than what I was paying.
If they would just
That
do
is
a
less
Steam
than what
app,
that I was paying.
if they would just do it right, you were paying for Ultimate.
That was $15.99. That is now $19.99 because it went up $3.
Not worth it.
I hear y'all. I hear it, but also everything has fucking gone up. Disney Plus has gone up, Hulu's gone up, Netflix has gone up, and I know
avocados have gone up.
avocados have definitely fucking gone up. Shit, the price of beef has gone up, skyrocketed. Where's the FTC now? Kidding. But like, it makes sense that went up. It's not. It probably is, but it could also just not be from Call of Duty. It probably is. It more than likely is. They acquired Call of Duty. They said it's coming to Game Pass, and they raised the price of Game Pass. But also, they dropped what is received in America, at least, as one of the best showcases that came out of the Summer Games Fest. So they raised the prices.
Yeah, they sold us a dream.
Yeah. 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 It's an American-owned company. They sold us a dream. They showed us what we can have, and then they raised the price on it. This is America. Look how we're living now.
All right, so while we're bashing on someone, we might as well bash on the management of Game Informer that laid off the remainder of its staff and had the website just redirect their AI written statement, and so now
Damn, couldn't even give a real statement.
all the people that published work
Nothing's
on
real
Game
anymore.
Informer, they can't go back and get their work to have it even in their portfolio because GameInformer.com is just gone. So
It sucks.
yeah, I still have some of my physical Game Informers like that had cool
Same.
cover stories like Iceborne and
Yeah, I got the Resident
Pokemon.
Evil 2 remake one. I think the Resident Evil 4 remake one. It's kind of,
But yeah,
I don't know. It was really cool to have that kind of media when you got it from GameStop, but I don't know. I guess it makes sense that that kind of media is dying, but they could have gone about it a way better way.
yeah,
A AI written thing from your boss that was probably touched a lot of gamers and were super excited to get back in the day that might have changed because of how media is consumed, but it's a fucking bummer. But not surprising.
Shit, everybody uses AI for everything now. Anyway,
Not making any money from it.
Not making any.
it'll be crazy if they try and bring back Game Informer. It's just an entirely AI aggregated kind of.
Oh my god. Giving false
Oh my
information on
God.
gaming because it just doesn't know where to pull information from.
That would actually be an actual act of digital necromancy.
Wouldn't be our first example of seeing something like that.
the Tupac holograms for sure. Digital
Right.
necromancy.
Oh my god.
I always found that shit icky.
It's digital.
I mean,
it's
use them in
digital
your diss track,
necromancy.
why don't you?
I'm glad that song got scrubbed from the internet.
I never actually heard it.
I
Nope.
heard it.
Mm-mm. I couldn't
Snoop-
respect it.
Snoop's response is priceless. They
He's
did
still
what?
a fucking oh.
With
His
who?
actual response.
Yeah, like his like reaction to finding out that Drake used his AI voice on a diss track against Kendrick.
Like that's so weird. Why would you be like, yeah?
Because he's
I'm
fucking.
gonna do
He's
that.
a dude that stays on the internet too long.
Just names to they aren't people to him. They're just names
Yep.
to be
He
digitally
is.
recreated as tools. Isn't that the plot of some? I feel like somewhere in Final Fantasy there's a plot of that exact thing.
He stays on the internet.
Yeah, his theory is. I'm
Potentially.
sure Square Enix probably missed the plot there.
Yep.
God damn.
Are they still exploring NFTs, or have they learned their lesson? It's like every
No,
other
that's
update
just
from
the Olympics now.
We're still, yeah. The Olympics opted for NFTs over Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. What?
Apparently, they
What?
haven't had like a regular like Olympics game in years.
That's because you got Mario and Sonic, and they're there at the Olympics. That's two different freaky demographics that you can put together. Three, actually, if you rope in the Olympics. Have y'all been watching?
No,
A little bit.
absolutely not.
Yo, I just want to take that time to say I'm watching it on Peacock, and wow, Peacock is probably the worst streaming app that I've ever been on.
Oh, it's awful.
Yes.
It's awful.
It is worse than what HBO Max was. It's worse than Crunchyroll.
Honestly, it's as
ever
bad as
fucking
HBO
been.
Go. It's like HBO Go levels of bad.
That shit will just crash on you. It'll kick you completely. It'll kick you from the video. It'll just pause and stop. It'll brick your PlayStation. Man, that shit's crazy. But yeah, the memes coming out of it though have been chef's kiss.
Oh yeah, the shooting.
Bastion
He's like, I'm just a natural shooter.
was
That
sick.
guy is a professional hitman.
Right.
Yo,
Right.
No, nothing you could say.
Like,
Even
I
though
don't
that
need
one
no
time
special
I went to the gun
gear.
range, that was me.
I don't need an fancy exercise regimen. I show up,
Nope.
hand
No
in
fancy ass
pocket.
glasses.
I don't need one of these right here.
Right, that shit.
I don't need to arch that back. Just hand in pocket.
That's
No, the shooting when it tooted up was insane.
that's crazy.
I'm just saying. Busted wide on Olympic stage.
Yo, has
Zero
somebody,
got competition. First
somebody-
Evo, now the Olympics.
drawn Prompto like that yet?
Yeah.
Because that needs to exist. The twink shooter.
Oh my god.
Well, I just found out that the Olympic Tokyo 2020 official video game is $8 on PlayStation right now.
Oh, you're
Do
telling
it.
me
Do
you can't
it.
get Mario and Sonic because the Olympics would rather do NFT bullshit? That also pisses me off.
Yeah, they made like a shitty mobile Go game with NFTs.
We could have had a new Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games. Those models are so good and animated
dope.
so well.
They were.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, has anybody played anything of note this week?
All I've played is First Descendant. I've been on that again. It's scratching the Destiny, and I don't feel like playing Warframe itch.
Yeah.
Is it actually good, or is it just like just feeling a chemical need in your brain?
Both. Both. Definitely more of a chemical need. Definitely more of a chemical need. But yeah, it's fun.
Do you think the gameplay stands up?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the gameplay's solid. The grinds get frustrating because you're rolling for shit. Like
You're feature gated?
Not feature gated. It's like this. You could either spend money to get stuff or you could just play the game and get stuff. And if you're playing the game to get stuff, you have to deal with good old RNG.
This next question is important.
Mm-hmm.
Is there crafting?
Yes.
Never downloading that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all almost had me.
You take your materials you gain through doing activities, and you craft them together, and it takes time too.
Yeah. Wasn't
disgusting.
No, it wasn't.
Like when I say I got a character coming up that I'm looking to get, it's probably going to be 8 hours from when I get all the materials to when I have that character. Yep. Yep.
You broke them. You broke them.
Yep.
Oh. That's
Getting
okay.
mad.
Oh my
Thinking
god.
about it.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
the price you have to pay for a free game.
yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, actually.
God damn it! I
It
hate
ain't
it.
going. It ain't going to even be free. Have you seen the costumes in that game? Them costumes are going to have people spend it. Have people
Oh
spend
my
it.
god.
They already got maids.
They
Yep.
have blacks.
Serena, specifically.
Why'd you say it like that?
Not plural. It's singular. It's definitely
Because
singular.
they usually don't. They usually don't.
It's singular.
Oh, that's.
Hey, Xbox had blacks.
Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't sound good. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, were they
that was,
free?
that was the name of the group.
Oh, okay.
Blacks. I think I don't.
Was it in a good way?
Yeah, I mean they made it, so who knows?
Okay.
Maybe they're like, yeah, this is kind of funny.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Ah.
Okay, well,
I've been playing.
I'll just watch that game from afar. I'm never gonna touch it. I'm not.
Oh, my bad. Sharon is a racially ambiguous queen. My bad. Thank you, Juwan. Thank you.
Oh, so
Racially
she's kind of
ambiguous?
Racially ambiguous. It's mostly because she's all suit, no body. Let's put it that way. That's a tight bodysuit. But outside of the bit of face you can see under her helmet, that's all you get.
So I've been playing 14.
This is a white woman.
Shireen?
No. She's an Ariana Grande? She painted herself brown?
That's a white woman with fucking braids coming out of her mask, out of her
What's her name?
predator mask. She got y'all fooled.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I'm
I haven't even
I'm not
looked
touching
yet.
this game.
You know?
You
Like I-
can't trick me.
Like I said, chemical need. If I really wanted to get in for the gameplay, I would actually just go back to playing Warframe. Truth be told.
Fair enough.
The game with every system imaginable.
Right.
It'd be nice to play Destiny. Like they should drop the final shape for free somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Would be nice.
Let me play the conclusion without having to give them any more money.
Without having to know anything else that's happened so far.
I mean, I know the broad strokes. I've been there.
Oh. You played some Destiny?
I mean, I played. What was it? Shadowkeep, Witch Queen.
You fucking the Witch
Beyond
Queen?
Light.
Yes or no?
Oh, you played Beyond Light?
Lightning round. Anton's a no. Chris, yes or no?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, so maybe. Jalen,
I-
yes, no.
No,
The Witch Queen, no?
no, Witch
Witch
Queen was
Queen?
good. Witch Queen was good. Witch Queen was good. I played Witch Queen. I'm not
Yeah, but
coming
would
back to
you?
Destiny though.
That wasn't the question. Are you fucking the Witch Queen?
You fucking-
I was fucking with Witch Queen. That's Zapathusi. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It got a little teeth to it.
Chris, you been
No.
playing anything?
Over here redefining the sword logic. If you know what you know.
I've also been playing 14, like you said, and then just still trekking on Pokemon Blue. I think this is going to be the first time I actually catch all the Pokemon in the game. There's only 151, 50.
I completed my Kanto Dex in Pokemon Go.
Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Hell yeah, brother.
So
Like a
next
true
Wait,
is
you
millennial.
said
Hoenn.
you're completing the decks in blue?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start Silver next, and then one of my coworkers also has a.
How are you going to get
Uh,
Mew?
That's not
How are you going to get the version exclusives?
because my friend or one of my coworkers also has a analog pocket, and we're gonna trade.
Do y'all need a link cable?
Yeah, but those are easy to find. I just got to go to a retro game store, and they have plenty of them.
Damn, so the analog pocket can't just beam them shits over?
No, it's got a slot in the bottom of it for the link cable.
Nice.
I know you'd like that.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, does anybody have one more thing before we wrap?
My Hero's wrapped. It's finally over. It ended today. Today was the last chapter. It is now finished.
I can start reading
It is
now.
complete. It is over.
Yep.
It's done. It's a wrap.
Yep. It's done.
It's a wrap on Deku.
Sayonara.
You know, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all think it'll
No,
spin off?
probably.
I think this is the last one that has the ability to do that.
Yeah. I don't think it will spin off, but it has the ability to. But I doubt it.
Yeah, I still don't think it will either. But it has the ability to.
Yeah, I don't know if Itadori is going to make a spinoff.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, that one's just
JJK just seems like it's going to be over.
It's gonna be over. Everyone's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Gonna be dead.
There goes Tokyo.
If we're lucky, just Tokyo.
All right.
It's gonna have a Shin Megami Tensei 1 or 2 ending, where the world is just fucked, and that's the end of it.
I mean,
Shout out Shikunya.
we just got. It all depends on this next fight. You know, that's just really all it is. I mean, it's a lot of that area is fucked, but it depends on this last fight.
Oh, that area's been fucked before.
Yeah, we are. You know.
Yeah,
The radius of destruction is just.
Yeah.
it's immeasurable.
The entire district, like whatever district they were just in, is gone. Just gone.
All right. Well, remember, until next time, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton6 2 X's. Chris, where can people find you?
I need you to hop in this Discord.
All right, Madrid.
X_Spain on the ground.
And Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
All right, this has been a No It's Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. Until next time, keep it cheesy.